All right, we're going to do the review for Unit 2. It says the review will help you prepare for the Unit 2 test. It's the second easiest. The test takes about 50 minutes, and the average score is 75. All right, question 2. Plot over 6, up 4 on the graph. Over 6, up 4, and let's go on. Complete the table if, oops. Now what am I doing here? X that. All right, if y equals x minus 4, y, oops. Come on now. Y equals -2, so instead of writing x, we're writing -2 minus 4 is -6. -6. 1. So y equals -1 minus 4 is -5. 0 will be -4. 1 will be -3. 2 will be -2. Then when we graph it, just a second, I screwed that up. Okay, let's do it. Let's graph it now. Over, back 2, up, back 2, down 6 is 1 point. And over 1, up, over 1, and down 3 is another point. All right. Let's go on. Use the given figure to determine the slope of the line from A to B. What's that slope? Well, it looks like it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, and forward 1. Next one. Number 5. Find the slope of the line through this pair of points. Okay. Slope is change in y over change in x. Y goes from -8 to -9. X goes from 6 to 6. The denominator is 0. If the denominator is 0, it's undefined slope. In other words, it's a straight up and down line. Okay, let's try this one. Based on the slope from part A, indicate whether the line through the point rises from left to right, falls from left to right, or is vertical. It is vertical. Okay, find the slope of this line. Remember that if you are given an equation, y, or x plus 5 equals 0, since there is no y, we have just x equals -5, so it's a vertical line through -5. The slope is undefined if it's a vertical line. And we would graph it through -5, -5, and there's our graph. Question 7. This is the equation of the line, so we have the slope is -4. Remember to put in the x, and then the intercept is 8. Next one, standard form with integer coefficients for the line with the slope 2/7 going through the point -6, -5. So y plus 5, remember you have to switch the sign, equals 2/7 x plus 6, switch the sign, here's our slope. Y plus 5 equals 2/7 x plus 12/7. Let's write this as 35/7. So we're going to subtract 35/7 from both sides. Oh, hold it. Yeah, 35/7 from both sides. So minus 35/7. We'll get y equals 2/7 x minus 23/7. Multiply everything by 7. And we get 7y equals 2x minus 23. Put the 2x on the other side. Oh, we want it to be minus. So that, I'm sorry, let's bring the 7y over here and the 23 over there, because we want it to have the negative sign in front of the y. So 2x minus 7y equals 23. 2x minus 7y equals 23. Next one, find the domain. Domain are the x variables, 10, -10, 2, and 4. Find the range, 2, -5, -1, and -6. It is a function because there are no domains that have multiple ranges. Look at the table at the right, decide whether it is a function. Yes, it is, because for each question there's only one answer. The answer is always 3, but our domain is 4, 2, 0, and -2. And the range is always 3. Determine if it's a function. Yes, it is. And since it's a function, it's going to be from infinity to infinity. Okay, what's f of 2? Well, if you notice, f of 2 is 7. Sketch, f of x is, so y is -5. So no matter where x is, y is -5. The domain is from -infinity to +infinity, and the range is always just -5. Okay, $1.50 per mile. So 0 miles, $0. 1 mile, $1.50. 2 miles, $3. Oops. 3 miles, $4.50. Number 15. Solve the system by substitution. All right. So wherever we see x, we write 3y minus 12y equals 4. 12y minus 12y equals 4. 0 equals 4. There is no solution. We could enter it on our calculator. X minus 3y equals 0. 4x minus 12y equals 4. And it will still say there is no solution. Next one. Use the elimination method. Okay. Let's multiply the top equation by 2. And we get 10x plus 4y equals -8. -7x minus 4y equals 2. Add them together. These cancel. They are eliminated. 3x is -6. So x is -2. Substitute that back into, let's say, the first equation. -10, because 5 times -2 is -10, plus 2y equals -4. Add 10 to both sides. You get 2y equals 6, so y is 3. X is -2. -2, and y, oops, ordered pair here. -2 and 3. Okay, now you could also do this one just entering it into your calculator because it is set up in the right form the way it is. Number 17. 3 equations. I would enter it on my calculator as 1x plus 1y plus 1z equals 85. Negative 2x plus 2y plus 0z equals 8. 1x minus 1y, minus 0 plus 0y minus 1z equals negative 9. Enter that on your calculator. So we're going to go mode 5, 2, because it's a 3 equation one. And we enter 1 equals 1 equals 1 equals 85. Next row, negative 2 equals 0 equals 8. Next row, 1 equals 0 equals negative 1 equals negative 9. And our x is 24, y is 28, z is 33. 24, 28, 33. 24, 28, 33. 18. Word problem. Okay. Pure acid is to be added to a 10% acid solution. So 10, 100, 27. Notice I just multiplied all of these percents by 100. 90 milliliters, or 90 liters of 27. 90, mode computation. Okay. 90 times 27, clear. 90 times 27 is 2430. Let's call this weak strong. So this is 10 weak, 100 strong. So we have weak plus strong equals 90. That's the first column. And 10 weak plus 100 strong equals 2430. Let's enter that on our calculator. Mode 5, 1. And it'll be 1 equals 90. And 10 equals 100 equals 2430. And our x is 73 and our y is 17. So we should use 17 liters of the pure stuff and 73 liters of the 10% solution. Last one. A boat crew rowed 16 miles downstream with the current in 2 hours. Time is 2 hours. The return trip upstream against the current took 4 hours. Find the cruise speed rowing in still water. So this is rowing plus the current. This is rowing minus the current. So this is 2r plus 2c, 4r minus 4c, and the total distance is 16. So 2r plus 2c equals 16. 4r minus 4c equals 16. So we enter those two on our calculator. Mode 5, 1. We get 2 equals 16. 4 equals negative 4 equals 16. And our R is 6. And our current is 2. So the cruise rowing rate is 6. And the current is 2. And that's the end of the lesson.